Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be answering a question from someone that left this comment on my video yesterday, Crypto Soul, and he says, "Hey, as you know, I'm quite new to this world, but all my friends and I have an important question. Maybe you seriously should think to make a video about this." We see everyday USD charts, but we actually buy altcoins in Bitcoin. And even though the price in USD goes up with the Bitcoin all-time high, we are losing Bitcoin. So we keep on losing Bitcoin. For example, I bought weeks ago 2 Bitcoin Cash at 0.16 Bitcoin, and I spent 0.32 Bitcoin. Now, if I sell, I would get more USD, but in Bitcoin, I have 0.26 instead of 0.32. So I actually made a disaster since my goal was to accumulate Bitcoin. What is wrong in what I did? Many people have this problem. Okay, so I said, okay, I will make a video for your comment today. Don't sell your Bitcoin Cash. So to answer this question, let's have a look at the chart for Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin. We have it here. Okay, so this person bought Bitcoin Cash for 0.16. He said, or she, I'm not sure, but they bought weeks ago, he said. So at 0.16 is here where I have my cursor now. So I don't think it was in this candle because he said, or she, it was weeks ago. So it's probably it was on this candle or this candle or this one here. So one of these 4 candles here or back here in one of these 2 candles. So I'm gonna pretend that you bought your Bitcoin Cash here, okay? It doesn't really matter for what I'm going to explain now. You could have bought your Bitcoin Cash here or here, it doesn't matter. But let's pretend you bought it here, okay? For 0.16, which is the level where I have the finger right now. So now you are in losses, right? Because the price right now is at 0.134, something like that. And you bought for 0.16, okay? Today you are in losses, but it's not always been like this since you bought. Since the day you bought, assuming you bought here, you were for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. During 6 days, if you bought here, during 6 days, you were in profit in Bitcoin valuation, not only in US dollar, but in Bitcoin, you were in profits for 6 days. And you chose not to sell. In profit, you would have made more Bitcoin Cash. You would have made more Bitcoin than you paid for before, but you didn't sell. Now, pretending you bought here, even if you bought here, this is, I have the finger right at 0.16, you were in profits for 1 day here during this candle and you didn't sell. Okay, that's fine. I didn't sell either. Okay, I didn't sell either. I'm not telling you that you should have sold here, but the fact is that you didn't sell and you could have made more Bitcoin than you paid for. So here you were for another day in profits. You didn't sell, that's fine. Then you were for 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a little loss, in a little bit of a loss. It was a little bit under. And then the next day it went all the way up here for 2 days. You could have sold your Bitcoin Cash and you would have made more Bitcoin than you paid for, but you didn't sell, which is fine. But now the price has gone up, the price moves and fluctuates and goes up and down and up and down. And now we are retracing, just like we were retracing here, just like we were retracing here in this downtrend, but downtrends don't last forever. So now if you have been for, let me see, so if you bought here at 0.16, here you were in profits, this day you were in profits, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days you could have sold in profits, okay? And the 6th day you were breaking even, you didn't sell either, and now you have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days on losses. So for the past 7 days, now if you were to sell, you would get less Bitcoin than you paid for before. So for the last 7 days, you are under. All you have to do if you want to have more Bitcoin, you know, than you had before is wait. All you have to do is wait for the bounce, and soon enough, you will have more Bitcoin in Bitcoin valuation. What you don't want to do in any circumstance is sell after having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red candles. You don't want to sell after 11 red candles and being overextended and oversold on the RSI. That would be the stupidest thing to do. All you have to do is wait. You don't even have to ask yourself what I did wrong. You did nothing wrong because we are uptrending. All you have to do is leave it alone. Just wait, or in fact, you can buy more right now, okay? Well, do it at your own risk because this can still go a little bit lower. I don't think it will. I don't think by probability, I don't think it's going to go much lower, but it could go a little bit lower. So if you're worried already that you're losing Bitcoin valuation, maybe don't buy more. But if it was me, I would buy more. Why? Because Bitcoin Cash is clearly outperforming Bitcoin since the day it was released. With this downtrend, with all in all, even with this long downtrend here that lasted how long? Couple of months or whatever, or 1 month and a half. Even with this, Bitcoin Cash has outperformed the Bitcoin since the day it was released. So it was released here, the 6th of August. I'm not going to say the 1st of August because it was not added to any exchange. I'm going to say it was released here the 6th of August, which was the day when it was added to the first exchange. I could be wrong maybe, but I'm pretty sure the 6th of August, it was the first day that Bitcoin Cash was tradable. Okay, so, or maybe one day before or one day after. I'm just gonna say it was released here because this first thing here, this is not realistic. It was not tradable. So maybe the exchanges did trade it when they, you know, after the hard fork or something. But it became available to the public the 5th or 6th of August, something like that. So I'm gonna call this one the first day here. So since the first day when it was tradable until the price of today, it's 120% up. So in the past 4 months, because it's been around 4 months now since it was released, it is 120% up versus Bitcoin. Okay, I'm not even gonna talk about versus the dollar because versus the dollar is the percentage of gains is much higher. But I'm talking 120% versus Bitcoin. So outperformed Bitcoin, but by 120% in the past 4 months since it came into existence. Now, that's the average for the past 4 months. What about for the past month? For the past month, since the 1st of November until the 1st of December. For the past month, it's outperformed the Bitcoin by 92% in the past month, since the 1st of November till the 1st of December. Okay, for the past 2 weeks and for the past 2 weeks is down 8%. In average, so for the past week it's continued to go down, but because it's in retracing mode. But the long-term average for the past month or for the past 4 months, it is outperforming Bitcoin. So you did nothing wrong. You did perfectly fine buying any coin that is outperforming Bitcoin and not selling it. Just hold it. I mean, you could have made some extra Bitcoin if you would have sold here on the highs if you bought here, or in this high if you bought here. But it's, you know, it's fine. It'll bounce and it'll continue by probability. It will continue to outperform Bitcoin. So all you have to do is just wait. Just leave it alone. That's what you have to do. And this applies for most of the altcoins right now. Guys, if you bought this 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks is not enough. During 2 weeks since you buy, you're gonna be up and down in your Bitcoin valuation. It means if you paid 0.32 Bitcoin, 2 weeks ago or something like that, for the next 2 weeks, for the first 2 weeks, or even 3 weeks, or even a little bit more than 3 weeks, you will be sometimes above and sometimes below of the price you bought. But the general trend is up, so you need to wait a little bit more than 2 weeks to be up, in a consistent way, so that if we continue to do higher lows, if you see we didn't break this low here, we continue to do higher lows. So low, higher low, higher low. Okay, and then higher low until the next low or 2 lows later, whichever, it will come the time that the low is going to be at the price that you bought at 0.16. Okay, probably the next low, maybe the next low is going to be higher than the price you bought, and then you will never be below of your price again. Or I shouldn't say never, because you don't know when the trend is going to change, but I mean, this trend just started, so it should be outperforming Bitcoin for the medium to long term now. So just wait for 2 more lows, unless you see lower lows. When you start to see lower lows, then get worried. But so long as we continue to do higher lows, all you gotta do is wait until the next low it's already higher than the price you bought, and then you will always be winning in terms of Bitcoin valuation. So there's nothing wrong in what you did. You're doing fine. Just don't sell. Never sell in a long red candle, or after a lot of red candles. Never sell after a long downtrend. You gotta wait for the bounce, because uptrends, even in an uptrend or in a downtrend, it doesn't matter. It goes up and down. So in an uptrend like this, the price will go up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay, so it doesn't matter if the trend is up, if the trend is down, or if the trend is sideways. It'll always do bounces. So you don't want to sell when it's after it's gone down, after it's retraced. It's not that difficult to see, guys. You're not it's uptrending, so just don't freak out. Just wait. That's all you have to do, is wait and until the next low, or two lows later, until the low it's already higher than the price you bought, and then from then on you will be on the wins in Bitcoin valuation. I hope this is clear, guys. I hope this message helps. Don't freak out with the altcoins. All you gotta do, guys, is leave it alone. I have been saying this for few videos now, probably for the past week or 2, guys. I have been repeating this in every video. Don't trade, guys. Don't trade it. Just leave it alone. Buy anything and leave it alone, and you will be making more Bitcoin. But you gotta wait a couple of weeks or so, 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half, until it balances, because during 2 weeks it'll be going up and down, and sometimes you will be below the price you bought, and other times you will be above, and sometimes below. But you just gotta wait, leave it alone for 2-3 weeks, and from then on you will be on the profit at some point. I hope this is clear. I'm gonna leave the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.